Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well today. I decided I want to talk a little bit more about Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I did do a couple of initial reactions to the game, and I also did one stream highlight as well as a number of streams. In fact, I streamed it every single day during the beta, all 3 days. And I talked a good bit about the game, but I did want to make a proper video talking about both what I liked about the game and what I didn't like the good and the bad. Now, it's funny, I didn't really know what to title this video other than the good and the bad, but I do want to make it clear that there's nothing inherently actually bad about the game. There's a lot of good, and there is some stuff I would like to see tweaked or updated, and that's the whole point of the beta. It's to kind of get our feedback and stuff that they could definitely change before release. So I do want to talk about that stuff there, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll probably show some highlights after this segment of the video, but I just want to start off and say, like, straight out of the gate, Sonic Racing Crossworlds is super fun. It is better than Team Sonic Racing in almost every single way, and I know that's not very impressive to say. Team Sonic Racing, in my opinion, had a lot of good bones. It was a game that could have been fun. It could have been great, but the game itself, well, that wasn't the problem. It was the infrastructure made around the game, the online component, the matchmaking component, the fact that the game is called Team Sonic Racing, but I couldn't take my group of friends, my team, to go then race against other teams. The whole game is based around teamwork, but you couldn't even make a team to go against other teams without making private servers. The game itself just did not do what it should have done, and it didn't have a great infrastructure in place for the game itself. So with that said, I just want to say Crossworlds is better in every single way than that. This is definitely going to be a game that is going to be fun. It's going to be positive, and that's really all I could really ask for. But there's a whole lot more about this game that I really like. First off, the transformation mechanics are back, and I love that. For those that know me, I absolutely love Sonic Racing, All-Stars Racing Transformed. It is one of my favorite racers, honestly. It is so fast. The transformation mechanic, going from car to plane to boat, I thought it was super unique at the time. It really differentiated Sonic from things like Mario Kart. It made it its own thing. And I really loved that about the game, and I'm so happy they brought back the transformation mechanics into Sonic. I was so bummed that Team Sonic Racing took that away. It made those kart racers from Sonic fun. It made it really unique, and it adds just another element that you don't really get much in kart racers, and I'm happy Sonic kind of started that, and I'm happy it is back where it belongs in the Sonic Racing genre. Now, of course, it's not just going to be transformation mechanics. We know the Rider's Gear is going to be in this game in some form. They were not in the beta, unfortunately. They did mention they're saving that for last. I don't know what that means. I don't know if maybe they're still working on the controls of that or how it's going to work with the cars. We have no knowledge exactly how those are going to play. We know they did specify them as boost based. I don't know what that means. Either way, I'm looking forward to the Riders mechanic. It's going to be fun, but let's go into what I actually know about the game from playing the beta. First off, the controls are super tight, and I think that's the best thing I could say about this game. And going into this game, I thought it would play like maybe Transformed, or it will play like Team Sonic Racing, but control-wise, it doesn't really feel like it controls like any kart racer before. It does feel like its own thing, and that's a good thing. The controls for this are super tight, and I really do like the controls of the car, in the plane, and the boat. There is a couple of differences where I know in the car form you could drift as you do in the other kart racers, but in the boat, you don't necessarily get a drift. You get like a charge jump. And in the plane, I guess you kind of have a drift, but it's like it's a little weird. I didn't spend too much time in the racing form in the beta. And there was only a limited number of maps. I think it was 6 maps total. And most of those are just crossworlds, so you don't spawn in them. You only go there for a short time in the crossworld. So, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of like characters and maps in the beta itself, but we know in the full release there's going to be a large cast of characters, a large number of maps. So I'm super excited for that. But yeah, the controls were really good in this game, and that's great. That's the number one thing that needs to be good about this game is the controls. And yeah, A+. It's great. The other thing I want to talk about is the gadget mechanics. So yeah, this game does have RPG styled mechanics where you could add these gadgets to your car. You unlock slots as you go into the game, and you could have different gadgets. They can range from, you know, increasing the range in which you could pick up rings. It could have a fast charge when you're drifting on level 1. There's a whole variety of them, and I really like this mechanic. They're a lot of fun. This could have been something that wasn't wasn't that fleshed out, and it could have been something that doesn't really affect the race too much, but I'm actually here to say these are actually really important. And whenever I started to lose, I would go back to the gadget menu and change stuff up, and it would make a big difference. I remember one of the biggest ones I chose was like, there's a gadget where if you bump into people, it gives you a boost. And that's insane. And I'll go into why that's insane in a moment. But yeah, the gadget mechanic I actually do really like. And we didn't get to see all the mechanics that are going to be in the game. That was only a fraction of what they're going to have in the full release. So I'm very excited for the gadget mechanic. I think that's going to be a lot of fun and making different cars control differently. And speaking of controlling differently, the customization of these cars, oh my God, it blows Team Sonic Racing's customization just completely out of the water. The customization in this game is a lot of fun. You could control, well, not only can you change, like, you know, the design of stuff, which I know there wasn't a whole lot of bumper changes and design changes to the car itself in this beta. We know there's going to be more in the full release, but the fact, like the paint, you could change like the wheels, you could change the outside of the wheel, you could change the rubber of the wheels, you could change the back side of the car, the left side of the car, you could change the interior of the car. That is insane. And with the addition of stickers where you could make your own little designs on the car, that also goes a long way. There is actually a small, I know this is still the good section of the video, but I'll just say a small nitpick. I am sad you can't overlay stickers over each other, but I think I get why they do that, because I think we all know if you had the ability to do that, people will make the most cursed objects on their cars, and they probably wanted to avoid that. But yeah, it's still really cool what you're able to do with the customization in this game. It's great. Another thing I'll say about this game is it is chaotic, and I know in Facebook it's like, that doesn't sound that great, and I won't lie, there is a portion in the bad section where I do talk about how chaotic this game gets, but there is a segment of this game that has a fun type of chaos. There's a chaos here where when you're with your friends or when you match make with the people that you know, it is fun. But it is chaotic. It is a fun type of chaos, but it is chaotic. And on top of that, though, the maps and their design, the actual designs of the worlds, are a lot of fun. I did not have any problems whatsoever with how the maps themselves are designed. They're a lot of fun, and I think they just did a great job creating these worlds to race in. There's no moment where it felt like it was hard to figure out where to go, and that's gonna happen naturally. Like you're gonna race over time. You're gonna have to get to know these maps over time. But yeah, the maps are a lot of fun. The worlds themselves feel alive. Like you see like Mobians on the side, like camera crews. You see people cheering. You see Chow. The world around these maps feels so alive. And there's also some levolution happening. Like with Metal Harbor, the rocket like launches like midway through the race. It's super cool, and I really like that, and I love Levolution. It's my favorite thing from Transformed, is the world changing as you go through the laps. So they brought that back in some way, and it's great. So the worlds themselves so far, I think we only had 6 of them. We had like, they were great, and like Water Palace I think was my favorite. Seeing that map just being represented here in full 3D is just absolutely amazing, and it's great. It's great. I don't have much complaints there. The characters look great. The world looks great. The graphics look great. The sound design, I'll say, for the most part is good. I know there were some complaints about like the synth used for like, the cheering, but you know, overall, I think the music is fine. Do I think it's on the level of Team Sonic Racing? Probably not so far, just based on what we heard in the beta, but it's still good. It's still really good. But yeah, that kind of covers the good. A lot of fun. Now I do want to go into the bad, which I guess I don't like calling it bad, but I guess there's no other way to say it. It's not necessarily bad, but like the parts that just definitely could be tweaked. First one, the biggest one, item balancing. I think I stand for everyone. I say the item balancing in this game is absolutely all over the place. It's so all over the place. I am so grateful that this beta happened so they know, because there's no way they didn't hear this, right? Like, that's the number one complaint, item balancing. And I'm happy they probably heard this so that way they could actually tweak it. But yeah, there are some items in this that are just so overpowered. And I think the big thing about this race, which I'll try to explain to the best of my ability, but like, in Mario Kart, there's always those viral clips where somebody's right near the finish line, and then right before they get to the finish line, they're just bombarded with red shells, green shells, lightning, and everything happens to them all at once. But those moments are rare in Mario Kart, and that's what makes them so funny when it happens, and people made a term for it. It's called, you just got Mario Karted, you know? It's a rare thing that would happen in Mario Kart. In Sonic Racing Crossworlds, that happens in every single race at all times, and you are at the mercy of pure RNG in the items in this game. The items have too much of a focus and too much of a power over the race, in my opinion. There's just like moments where I'm just near the finish line and I just get bombarded, or like, honestly, it really happens almost any time you are in 4th place or above. You're just gonna get bombarded. If you get in 1st place in this game, good luck trying to keep it. Like, good luck trying to keep it for more than 5 seconds. Some people are able to do it. I could not manage to be in 1st place for a long amount of time. When I was, like, the game, you'll just hear that beeping sound constantly because people are locking onto you. People are launching stuff at you all the time. And that's expected. That's totally fine. I do think this game would probably benefit from a way to defend yourself in a way. I do know in Transformed, if you were to boost at the right time, certain items wouldn't hit you. You would avoid them. This game desperately needs that, and I think it might have something like that for one of the items, but I do think with how much projectile items there are in this game, we do need more of an ability to dodge things, to defend ourselves in some way. Even if it's really hard to pull off, I do think it should be in the game to allow us to like boost at the right time. Maybe like you're about to get hit with like a red punch. I almost said red shell, but it's essentially the same equivalent, a red punch. So like what you got to do is you need to drift real quick, get a boost, and launch right before it hits you. That way you could dodge it. I think that would go a long way in kind of evening the playing field. And speaking of which, speaking of balancing, right? Because spoiler alert, my only negatives about this game have been the balancing. Everyone is grouped up at all times. I don't know if anyone has noticed that in this game, because like I've played Mario Kart, right? I've played other kart racers all the time. I played Transformed. People are not grouped up in the way they are in this game, and it's something I noticed too. They don't show the time when you pass the finish line. They don't show the time you passed. And I'm wondering if they did that intentionally because people are just always grouped up and they pass the finish line within the same like 3-second span. It's insane. I don't know if people can attest to this, but I've just noticed that everyone is always grouped up at all times during the races in this game. And I think that's what adds to the chaos. That's what makes the game look like it's too chaotic. Because you can't breathe. It doesn't matter if you're super far ahead. I guarantee you the entire team is only 1 second behind you. And I think I know why people are always grouped up in this game. And this goes into another critique I have. So people were looking at the footage of this game before the beta and they're like, wow, the trick system looks very fast. Like, it looks interesting. It kind of looks like Frontiers in a way. People were wondering how it would work. Well, shockingly, when I started playing the game, I realized you can't fail tricks in this game. And I have to say, like, this has to be like the first kart racer I played where you just can't fail tricks. But yeah, you can't fail tricks. I tried. You could land on your head. It doesn't matter. The trick system in this game is not about landing your tricks, but how many tricks you could do at a certain point. Now, I'll give the game this. That is a different type of trick system, a unique one, and that's fine. But I do think there should be an incentive to actually be attentive when you do the tricks or doing them at the right time. I don't really like that I'm like spamming the stick every second to do tricks, just in the hopes that I get an extra trick in, without any consciousness about how high I am in the air or if I could do it in time. I feel like that's what, you know, being able to fail tricks, that is not only a good skill gap for, you know, for skill players versus, you know, new players, but that is what I think separated people in other racers. Because you can't fail tricks in this game, and because like there's a heavy item balancing issue, no one is really left behind. Like, it's really hard for you to be left behind, and when you are behind, the items are going to launch you forward. You'll get a drill wisp, and you know that's like the bullet bill in this game. That's normal, but you're not going to be in a position where you're going to be behind or you're going to be really far ahead either. Everyone is going to be in the same part most of the time. And I think that is because you can't really fail tricks. Now, is it the end of the world if you can't fail tricks? No, I still had a lot of fun with this game. And by the way, I just want to mention, that's literally it when it comes to bad, is item balancing, everyone being grouped up, and not being able to fail tricks. That is literally my only critiques with this game. But even with those three problems, I had a blast with this game. I had so much fun, and I feel like, you know, having played the beta, and everyone, by the way, giving their feedback to the beta, they did have like a kind of a questionnaire sent out, and I filled it out and I sent it my way, and I talked about this stuff in there. And I encourage anyone who played the beta to fill out that questionnaire, so that way the team knows exactly what they should fix before release. Either way, this game was a ton of fun. I had a blast. I am holding out hope that they do some balancing work with the items, and they put a little less incentivization on items, because I do want, you know, your driving to matter. I do want people that are good at drifting corners to be able to have an advantage without being punished by RNG items. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's really all I could really say about Crossworlds. The game is a ton of fun, and I'm super excited for it, and I don't really have much else to tell you other than this game looks like it's going to be great. We played it, we had a ton of fun, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for this game. I know there's going to be a roadmap with new DLC. I am super excited. So with that said, I'm going to play some highlights from my time playing the game. Hope you guys enjoy, and take care. Have a great time. We're going to go win some races now. You know, chat, it just hit me. I think I do have an idea for the... Who copied me? Another person has the eyes in the front of the car. Oh, this is the most unoriginal thing ever. There's two other people with the same thing. Come on. This is it. Okay, thank God. Okay. Chat, see me on the A ranks, bro. Oh my God, I suck. No! Dude, every time with this map right here. Oh, come on, dude! There needs to be a way to dodge things in some way, or to avoid them. To counter them. There has to be a way to counter. Just to give me a chance. It's like a lot of... You know how in Mario Kart you have the lightning, which is... You cannot avoid it, right? Everyone gets hit by the lightning. But it feels like there's so many lightning items in this game. Please. Oh, please. I don't want anything more in life than this. Oh, God, yeah. We did it. I do not have enough rings. I do not have enough rings. I do not have enough rings. Only chance. There's no way. Not when I'm on the grass. What? Okay. Chat.
Gotta focus next time.
That's crazy. Oh, what is this? You just handed me a bar of soap. Get out of here. I'm gonna throw it. No, she just handed me a bar of soap. That's crazy. I'm throwing it. 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 What was that? I'm actually upset. I'm a little upset. Gotta be honest with you. I'm right there, dude. Why is everyone grouped up?
You. This might as well be the thing that shows.
This actually smells really good.
I know, you threw it and now it smells like Dove out there.
Wow.
So now it smells washed outside.
Get out. Wow, it visibly slowed down near the end there. Did you see that? It literally slowed down. No, why is Sonic drifting right? I was drifting left. I was holding left. Sonic, no. Get off the wall. Dude, don't even, dude, why are you here?
Kenny said you needed this?
Show who you are. They can't see your head. Thank you.
Wash up?
Appreciate it, man. There's no way! There's no way that just happened when he did this! Dove may give you the luck you need. Alright, maybe it will. Maybe it'll reverse the curse. Let's see what happens. Maybe it will. If it does, then, you know. Don't put it on my head. You didn't really, dude, all over the keyboard? You did not need to put it on the keyboard is crazy. Take these back. Take these back. Where did you even have these? This is a lot of soap. Are you hoarding? That's 12 soaps. She sent me 12 soaps. Okay. Where did she even keep it? The room smells like soap now. Okay, and just like that, we are, I don't even know where we are. See, I was in second, and now I'm probably in 12th! Alright, let me try to be more conservative with my items too. Okay. Okay, I tried to boost at the right time to avoid that attack, and it didn't work. I thought you could do that. I thought you could boost at the right time to avoid that attack. I hit the sign? I hit the racing sign! What? Ah! What happened to me? I took your advice and I went to space! Dude, everyone is together. Everyone's together. Everyone just hold hands while we race. Let's just hold hands. Let's hold hands. Dude, chat, what do I do to combat that? That's insane. Y'all, while I was editing the footage, I only just now realized how absolutely insane this clip is. And I think this one clip perfectly describes all of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Not only during the very tail end of the race is my car getting about to get cut in half by these scissors, which you cannot dodge this. This is just something that will happen if somebody launches at you. The exact moment that happens, I hit spikes that was just launched from the player in front of me, all while a giant anvil is falling on my head, absolutely destroying every hope and dreams I've ever had. And if that's not enough, I get Nickelodeon slimed. That entire sequence is Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Fidel's in this game? Oh my god, I'm in a whack-mobile. No! I'm in a whack-mobile. Okay, I have to beat Fidel. I have to beat Fidel, okay? At least. Oh, I wish I was in my main car for this race. Oh god. All right. Don't be an anvil. Wow, that's still not great. I hit him! Get out of here! I hit him at the right time. Jesus, okay, come on. Okay, go, 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 go! Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Where is he at? Damn, I'm sorry, Fidel.
Hey, man.
Hey, dude, how you doing?
Hey, dude. I'm great, man. How are you doing, man? What's going on, bro?
Nothing. How are you?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm amazing, man. How are you, bro?
I'm great. How's everything been?
It's great, man. I'm doing amazing, man. I'm just, I'm chilling here, unbothered, living my life,
That's good.
having a good day. Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I know there's no matchmaking, but I think we should try to get into the same game together again. I think.
Let's try.
Yeah, they told me you were trying to say something. I just want to make sure you said it. What was going on?
I just said I was gonna nut on you, man.
I'm sorry. Fuck. What?
All right, so if I win, you give 10 subs. If you win, I give you $50 in whatever YouTube member thingy money is. All right, let's do this. Here we go.
All right, let's do it. I hope you like my
Here we
car.
go, chat.
It's the Model T Mobile.
I can see you. I can see you. You're clean with it.
Yeah,
You're looking
dude.
nice.
Yeah, man.
I see you stole my character.
The blue one.
Yeah, the blue one. Yeah.
I already had a
yeah.
rough transition
I
to
noticed.
3D or something.
Yeah, no, I've heard that one too twice. It's okay. Place your bets, everybody. Hold on, I got you. Ain't no way Rat Del Gooning is in first place, bro. You got me. No. Nope.
Oh no, I think you got this one. Who hit me? That's fucked up. There's no way.
Spider nut! Pew, pew, pew!
Spider what?
Sam, you owe me 10. It's over. I'm done.
You in one day? I swear to God, this man. This is ridiculous.
So if you want to race some later, lock in. Let me know.
Yeah, for sure. And also, real quick, I just want to say I freaking hate you. You suck. You shouldn't have won. Yo, you are a piece of shit. You shouldn't have won. No. You lost. You should be losing. You're washed. You're terrible. Okay? Your character's weird. Your car is weird. Nobody likes you. Goodbye. That was a really good race, guys. I really like that one. That was really good.